Good afternoon, everybody. So by that time we get this fixed, I would like to thank and also congratulate Amity University for organizing this event and giving opportunity to Head-Aircel to present views on the recent trends on mobile technology, which is very interesting and very relevant today. And this topic, in fact, is a very vast topic, and in fact we can speak for days on this technology, as it has many aspects starting from the user needs, user experiences, to the application side, to the network sides, and so on. And as Mr. Shriram and Professor Nupur has covered very vastly on the user requirements, it means the subscriber needs and the way subscribers are expecting, starting from the T phase, going to the E phase, M phase, and expecting for the U phase, which is ubiquitous, anywhere, anytime, on any device. So these are the things happening in the user side. These are the expectations. As in the morning session, I think one of the speakers said that right now we have close to 1 billion, active email accounts. We have more than 2 billion, SMSs. So these are the requirements coming from the subscribers. So just think that if instead of doing the same thing on a PC, if they can do the same thing on a mobile phone, then the kind of social interworking or the kind of business that can be done, it is tremendous. So these are the drivers, and this is impacting everything. So as the user side has been covered greatly by Shriram and also Professor Nupur, I will be briefly touching upon the requirements or the trends happening on the mobile network side, which will be forming sort of a backbone to provide these kind of user experiences to the subscribers. So before that, we will just take a little recap that what are these things that have been happening, and some factual information coming from the Head-Aircel experience. So this slide shows that what are the needs and how it has been changing from the user's perspective. So until now we have been always voice call, voice call, and this has been the phenomena, and it has been real basic need of the subscribers. But slowly we have been entering into the internet phase, and whatever we could do on the PC, we have been trying to replicate it on the mobile. So last year, we have been working greatly on the pocket internet kind of codecs, which allows subscribers to use internet on the mobile phones. So whether it is Facebook or it is the Yahoo, Twitter, anything. And our experience has been that in just around 9 months, 10 months time, the bandwidth requirements has gone up tremendously, touching in the range of Gbps and things like that. And also in the busy hour, the connections that the subscribers attempting to make on the data or onto the internet have been in fact always exceeding our expectations. So this has been the demand that's been coming from the user side. So if actually we do what are those kind of applications that the subscribers normally prefer to do while on the mobile. So it always comes out that the browsing and searching on the web and the email are the two top applications that most of the subscribers would like to do, followed by the other ones also. But in this age, everybody is hungry for the information. Everybody is hungry for being touched in their own circle and things like that, which is driving them to use the internet as much as possible. This is also has been facilitated by the kind of mobile handsets that are there in the market now. So in the market, the handset shipment has crossed nearly all kind of shipments in the world. So mobile is the most manufactured thing in the world these days, right? And in these kind of handsets, we have all kind of processing power, as Professor Nupur was saying, the ARMs, and it has been using very great powers of pre-C into the mobile phones, which is making them use all kind of applications on the mobile. The only thing it requires is that it should have the same kind of a bandwidth from the mobile phone to the internet in order to allow them use all kind of services. So this requirement of the bandwidth from the mobile phone to the network has been the guiding factor to evolve the networks from where they are today to the next areas. So if we see that how these technologies have been matching the demands that's been coming from the users, we can see the user experience on the y-axis and the technologies on the x-axis. So voice was greatly served easily by the GSM and the initial CDMA technologies. In India also it is still 90% of the usage is the voice. But as we go towards the higher user experience areas, we'll have to go into the new technologies, and these technologies are the 3G, the HSPA technologies, the EVDO, and going forward to the LTE and WiMAX. So I will very briefly touch upon these technologies, that what these technologies are and how they will be impacting the user requirements. So these technologies are divided into three categories, and these categories are the 3GPP, which means third generation partnership projects, 3GPP2 and IEEE. I hope that these words are quite familiar in the institutions also already. So India adopted the 3GPP technology starting with GSM and also CDMA in the initial years. And right now we have been working more on the GSM, GPRS and Edge technologies, and also on the CDMA side, CDMA and the EVDO side. And going forward, when the bandwidth requirements and bandwidth hungry applications will be running more and more on the handsets, we will be requiring those kind of technologies which support this high bandwidth on the mobile, so between mobile and internet and to the mobile towers. So these will be the UMTS, HSPA technologies, HSPA plus technologies, and LTE, which will be coming maybe in short time from now. And similarly, those who have adopted the 3GPP2 path. So these are the various technologies that are available in the market, and it's up to the choice of the service provider that which technology it chooses to provide those kind of services. So same in the 3GPP2, CDMA, EVDO, and going up to UMB. UMB means ultra mobile broadband, and the similar kind of things are also available through IEEE, which is a extension of the Wi-Fi technologies, which is also called WiMAX in the normal terminology. So these are the major or primary technologies which are used by the service providers to provide all kind of those user experiences as talked earlier in this presentation. So I will talk only about two primary technologies which are very relevant in the current context in India. One is the HSPA. HSPA is the 3G technology, and it is the same which these days we are more or less reading every day in the newspapers, that the 3G auctions. So it is about this particular technology we are talking about always, that this technology will be, and the spectrum for this technology will be auctioned in the coming time, and this is used by this technology called HSPA, high speed packet access. And it also has, in India we have been delaying the 3G and because of certain challenges at the spectrum side, but the development on the HSPA is not stopping. Worldwide it is being used, and the further more and more developments are already happening. So these are the releases, 3GPP release 5, release 6, release 7, release 8. That's how it has been moving already. We are already at the release 7 kind of a time frame already there. So this technology will always in this stage provide downlink capacities of up to 21 Mbps. That is a handset, a 3G handset with HSPA plus capabilities can have a connection between the handset and the network with a capacity of 21 Mbps. So this is the kind of technologies that will be available once these auctions and these things are complete, and the networks are deployed for this technology. Although it will not be easy actually to deploy the network that fast. Right now we have networks more or less everywhere. The 2G voice call, SMS, edge, we can do more or less everywhere, even in the villages, all the cities. So HSPA plus, definitely it will not come from the day one. It will take some time before it is also available in the same fashion as it is available for 2G. But these technologies are always, they can interwork with each other. So a mobile phone which supports 3G can also support the edge. So there will be seamless interworking between these technologies. The new thing that will be coming will be the LTE. LTE will provide much higher bandwidths than the 3G also. Although LTE is still in the standardization stage right now, so the market adoption of LTE technology may be 1 or 2 years still away. But this will provide much higher bandwidth capabilities to the system. So it uses a different radio access system rather than the CDMA, which is used by HSPA also. So this uses OFDM in downlink, which provides this higher capacities. And it will also use some advanced antenna solutions for the diversity, multi-layer transition and the beam forming. So, and it will also be the spectrum flexibility will be very high. Why spectrum flexibility? Because in the times to come, spectrum availability in the different countries is going to be very, very difficult. And in order to make an equipment at different spectrums, it will be becoming more and more difficult. So you require a system which has flexibility in terms of spectrum, that it can be used at different spectrum bands, at different spectrum bandwidth, and so on. And flexibility in terms of you can use it as the FDD or as TDD. So these kind of things will be available in the LTE to start with itself. So these are the technology trends that are there. I will just have a couple of more slides that, as I just said, the GSM is more or less available everywhere. We will not have 3G available, from day one. It will take time for 3G areas to be, towers to be built, base stations to be built, and provide similar kind of a coverage. So it will take then the LTE also to come and fill gaps. So all these technologies will be available at the same time. So maybe in the remote areas, you will have more GSM and edge. In the cities, it will be 3G. In the more, for example, university campuses or in the malls, you will have the LTE. So different stages and the different layers will be built in the networks, so that in the different areas, different speeds and different experiences will be available depending on how the subscribers are concentrated, what are different needs of the subscribers at different areas. So all the technologies will be coexisting and working together. So this will also make a different trend that the handsets with the multi-mode technologies will also be available. Even now we have the handsets which has CDMA also and GSM also. So multiple things are already available. In the times to come, we will have more multi-mode handsets available. The one more thing which is coming in the trends is that the Wi-Fi kind of integration. So most of the handsets which are available, which are high-end handsets, already have Wi-Fi also into it. So more and more integrations will also be done in the times to come, that the same kind of things are available through Wi-Fi networks also to the handsets. So they should be able to do all kind of things that they do normally on GPRS or edge. So they should do the same thing in the Wi-Fi area also. So use alternative technologies. So this will also be one of the trend in the times to come. Another trend will be the spectrum consolidation, as I just said. So different right now we are working on 900 megahertz on GSM, 1800 also on GSM, and 2.1 we are trying to auction for 3G. In the times to come, there will be more spectrum used for different technologies, or the same technology being available at multiple spectrum bands. So spectrum will be a very important thing to follow. One last trend that I would like to say is that right now, as the subscribers are growing in the country and the prices going so down, So it's a big challenge on the operators to serve to the subscribers with so much of low cost. So what is emerging is the sharing of the networks. You must have heard that the same towers is being shared by 2 operators, 3 operators. But in the times to come, even the same hardware or the same base station, same antenna, everything will be shared, and the technology will evolve to a stage which will allow them to use the same hardware for different subscribers as if there are 2 networks running. So these are a couple of trends that will be there and right now already emerging in the network side. That's all from my side.